Okay, next on the recognitions, and these are very special, as were the last ones. Okay, we have the Covington City Public Schools 2019 Educator of the Year.
The principals are going to come and introduce their candidate or their award winner. So we'll start with Covington High School, Mr. Cantrell.
I'd like to recognize Miss Hale. I'm going to let her stand up here with me here for a second. Miss Hale does a lot for Covington High School. She wears many, many hats. She's our athletic director, and she's done a fabulous job with that this year. On top of that, she's our senior class sponsor, which brings a whole lot involved with that as well, planning trips, graduation, all the senior activities, getting a script ready for graduation as well. She also leads all of our CPR first aid training for our school division. And she does all these things and does a tremendous job in the classroom. So I think, that speaks to how great she works and what she does for our school system. She teaches in the CTE area, health and medical sciences, family and consumer sciences, I can't get that out, and sports medicine. So a lot of different areas there as well. She's extremely hardworking, very innovative, and she works well with all staff at Covington High School and students. And the one thing I think it sets her apart with that is she really cares about everybody, all our students and all our staff, and puts everybody at the forefront of everything she does. So we're very proud of Miss Hale to recognize her as a Covington High School Teacher of the Year.
Thank you. And we'll get all the teachers of the year together after we do the other two. Yes, and Mr. Bennett, if you will come in and introduce your teacher of the year.
I don't believe Mr. Fay is here. Mr. Dan Fay was our 2018-19 school year Teacher of the Year at Jeter Watson. Mr. Fay has been at the Covington City School System for over 30 years. Melinda, I believe he started off teaching the hearing impaired children. Many years ago. I think when I was hired in 1990, he was at the high school, at Covington High School then. Mr. Fave recently, he has been our 4th and 5th grade special needs children. In 4th and 5th grade, he serves them, the children with learning differences. He's also, for the past couple of years, he has picked up some classes teaching literacy and reading interventions for us in 4th and 5th grade. And just this year, he took on the challenge of co-teaching a 5th grade math class with Ms. Chloe Bruce, a first-year teacher, to get that initiative, that co-teaching initiative started at Jeter Watson. So he's a very, very deserving educator. He's a wonderful educator, but better than that, he is a wonderful human being, a wonderful man, a great Christian man, and a great role model for our people there at Jeter Watson. So very proud to have Mr. Fay as our Teacher of the Year at Jeter Watson. Thank you.
Make sure Mr. Fay gets his nice one. Mrs. Morgan from Edgemont Primary.
Yes, good evening. Mrs. Natalie Rose, if she will come forward. It is our honor to recognize Mrs. Natalie Rose as the Edgemont Primary School Teacher of the Year. She has 30 years of experience this year. 28 of the 30 have been in kindergarten. And I will say that 28 of the 30 have been in the Covington City Public Schools. 2 of the years that she was not here, she was at Nottawau County and she taught first grade. for those 2 years. But she has been with us ever since, and she is a dynamic teacher. She recognizes the importance of social, emotional learning. She is an advocate for a responsive classroom. She was doing responsive classroom before we had responsive classroom, and so she is an advocate, and we are very fortunate to have Mrs. Rose. She does well communicating with parents, the community, the staff, and we're very blessed to have her. Not only is she a wonderful teacher, but she is also active in supporting the Covington High School soccer team, track team, and the cross-country team. When it comes to her classroom, whenever you go into her classroom, she's very consistent, very repetitious in the routine. She provides students with a wonderful environment in which to learn. She has a very soft-spoken voice, and I've never heard her yell. In all my many visits to her classroom, she remains calm, and the students learn so much with her, and we are truly blessed to have her at Edgemont Primary School. So she not only is the Edgemont Primary School recipient of the 2018-2019 school year, but she is the Covington City Schools recipient of the Teacher of the Year Award. Her students adore her, and she makes
told her
fun
that.
of it. Yes, sir.
Now we have one more thing.
We have
One more, you have a free hand now.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
They want to get all the
Yeah.
teachers, right?
Yeah.
All the
Yeah.
teachers.
Get a picture.
Miss Hale and Miss Rose.